Hello everyone, my name is Marcus Kander. I'll be explaining today how to solve dynamic problems that involve objects being placed on inclines. For this question, you're asked to calculate the acceleration of a 20 kilograms box being pushed with a 325 newtons force into an incline of 25 degrees. The question tells you the coefficient of static friction is 0.5 and the coefficient of kinetic friction is 0.3. The first step to solving this question is to draw a free body diagram. There are a number of forces acting on this box. First, there is Fn, the normal force, which acts perpendicular to the surface. Second, there is Fg, the force of gravity. Since the surface is on an incline, you have to break Fg into its x and y components. Third, there is Fa, the force applied. Since it is being applied on an angle, you also have to break it into its x and y components. Lastly, there is friction, which acts opposite the direction of motion. The second step to solving this question is to set up a net force equation, which looks like this. Fax is pushing the box up the ramp, while Fgx and Fs are opposing it. Therefore, Fax will be positive and Fgx and Fs will be negative. Next, apply Newton's second law. We state that the net force is equal to the mass of the object multiplied by its acceleration. After you've done that, start filling in the missing variables in your net force equation. Fax is equal to the force applied multiplied by cos 25. Fgx is equal to the force of gravity multiplied by sine 25. Fs is equal to the coefficient of static friction multiplied by the normal force. You always want to start by checking static friction first to make sure that the threshold of friction actually gets broken and your object accelerates. Fn in this example is equal to the y component of the force of gravity plus the y component of the force applied. I personally like to do this question independent of my net force calculation, just to simplify things and not confuse myself. After you do all the calculations and you plug in the numbers, your Fn should be equal to 350 newtons, as shown here. Plug it into your net force equation and calculate. You should get a positive number, which means that the threshold of friction gets broken. Now the only thing you have to do to get acceleration is plug in the coefficient of kinetic friction, as shown here, and divide everything by the mass of the object. The final answer should be acceleration is equal to 5.9 meters per second squared. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or want me to clarify anything, please leave me a message in the comments and I'll respond to you as soon as possible.